Hey everybody, it's Pete. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to a new episode of Stocks for Breakfast. Today, what we're going to talk about is I'm going to use a really hyperbolic way of describing it, and I'm going to say how to banish losing trades forever. I'll let that sink in for a second, right? Everybody makes these kind of promises and 99% win percentage and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not actually talking about not having losing trades. I want to make that clear. Um, and really what the conversation today is about really what it means to have an edge. And I'm going to really drill this point home. When I do my presentation for the New York method, I'll actually leave a video link here so you can watch it. It's a 90-minute presentation about what my edge is, how my edge works, and it starts out with order flow. And we don't need to get into all the detail of that, but a part of the presentation, it's a segment that I do called 10 perfect trades. And essentially within 10 trades, we're going to have some winners, some losers. But if you do what you're supposed to and you have an edge within those 10 trades, you should get paid. The problem is when we start to make really bad trades that have nothing to do with our edge. They're spur of the moment. We saw it in the news. Somebody else called it out. Maybe it popped up in an alert, but you have no idea what the stock actually does. And you take those trades that have nothing to do with how you say, if I make 10 trades, I'm going to make money over time, right? But that last part is the whole key. See, a lot of traders, especially newer members into our boot camp, they have this fascination with believing every single trade needs to make money. When you aspire to be somebody who takes money out of the market on a regular basis and actually get to that other side where you see your account going higher and higher and higher, that doesn't mean it's going higher and higher and higher in every trade. It doesn't work that way. That's the definition of an edge, and that's how you eliminate losing trades. Now, what I mean by eliminate losing trades is you take away all the negative connotation of losing because it's a part of having an edge. So you should be excited about having an edge. You should be excited about going into the markets and believing you're going to make money. But that means that you need to let go of the fact that every single trade will be profitable. It's not going to happen. And matter of fact, it doesn't even need to happen for you to be profitable, which means we're going to get to the next part, which is a really big part of trading. And I really, truly believe most traders are focusing on the wrong problem. They're focusing on, they take a losing trade and like, I don't understand. Let me reanalyze that. What did I miss? Why did I? You're focusing on the wrong problem. Those losses, which we've just established, are a part of an edge. So you're going to make money 50% of the time, 60% of the time, 40% of the time, whatever that means. But that means that the rest of the time, you're accepting the fact there's going to be losing trades that aren't going to make money, trades where you could have possibly done everything that you said you were supposed to do, and you did it, but the market, for whatever reason, just didn't follow through. The real problem is making more on your winning trades, which means that you need to start out with profit targets. So many new members of the community come in, they put on a trade, we start to work through the trade, we start to build the argument, and they have no idea what a profitable trade needs to look like. No idea. They just know they want to buy. They just know that they have an account. They just know that they read the stock somewhere. We work through getting to understand order flow, getting to understand the tape. But one of the first things we do is order flow, tape reading, risk, and then understanding how to set a target. When you put on a trade, it just can't be like, well, I just hope it goes. I just know I want to make money on this trade. I just want to make a killing on this trade. Everybody, William O'Neill, Jesse Livermore, everybody had some sort of way of identifying when that trade was no longer valid, when that trade reached a point where it might be turning around, when that point when the trade reached a point where if they risked a certain amount and it moved a certain amount, they had a minimum profit target, which in our universe, then we start to move up and we have 5 different trailing stop methods. So I just can't stress this enough. I want to help you with the mental side of the game, which means acting like a pro. And professionals don't like losing trades any more than you do, but we accept them. We accept them as a part of the business. And I'm telling you, the sooner you get to this point where you put on a trade because you've accepted the risk, and if it makes money, great. If it doesn't make money, that's part of the business. You focus on the next challenge, which is making as much money as you can on the winning trades. I'm telling you, it's not the losing trades that are holding you back, unless you're allowing them to be really big losing trades, which means you're not following your plan. Let's assume you have the discipline to do that. Let's assume that you're following your plan flawlessly, but you're putting on trades. You get out of the trade, you're like, there it goes. That was the one. Those are the ones that we need to work on together. Those are the ones that will pay the bills. Those are the ones that will make trading losses vanish, not because you won't have them, but because they won't matter anymore, because you're making what you're supposed to. So what I want to do right now, it's early in the year right now, I want to challenge you to start understanding that what do I need to see in order to hang on to the good trades? And if the good trades are following through, what would make me hold it and what would make me change my mind? But I would give you a little bit of a strategic perspective on this. It's very important to start out with a profit target, because if you put that trade on and a lot of people call it 1R of risk, 1R, 1 unit of risk, that means that you're willing to accept the one. How much in profit potential for that one that you're willing to accept is your personal minimum in order to take that trade on, in order to say, that's my stop loss and I'm okay with that. You need to have that. You need to set that in stone on every trade. Now, I'm going to get comments about, well, every trade's different. Yeah, that's the point. That's exactly the point. I'm not saying to pick the same number all the time. Of course, the profit target needs to be in the context of that particular scenario. Some days you're trading for cash flows. Some days you're trading for bigger positions where you're not looking to exit into a pause. You're looking to add into a pause because there's more on the table. So I'm challenging you right now. I'm going to put it out to get out of your comfort zone, challenging you to focus on the right problem. The right problem, because if you have my edge, you already know that our edge works over time. And I've walked you through, if you're in the boot camp especially, that every single trade doesn't need to make money. Act flawlessly, act like a pro, and learn how to hold those winners. That's the real problem. We're going to have losing trades. The real problem, the real challenge, the real actions that will take you from frustrated to holy mackerel, I really love trading, it's fun again. That's the part where it's up here, where you see the market internals doing something, you see sector rotation, you see industry groups. That's the point that you need to get to. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to go through your journal right now and really say to yourself, yeah, how do I decide when I'm going to get out of a winner? That's the next step. Let me know if you have any. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.